that's preparing right now. Just gonna take a minute for all of these to set up. That's preparing right now. Just gonna take a minute for all of these to set up. That's preparing right now. Just gonna take a minute for all of these to set up. That's preparing right now. Just gonna take a minute for all of these to set up. Alrighty. Julia, and you're up.
All right. Hello and welcome to the 2019 S.T.A.R Awards virtual celebration. So first, I just want to thank everyone who's joining us both on Zoom and home. This is definitely an unprecedented year for us here at MSU, as it is for many, many organizations throughout the country. And this is our first time that we're actually doing this virtually. I'm joined here with all of our members of the National Governing Council. And on behalf of the council, we would like to thank all of the hardworking members who were nominated this year. Now, without further delay, let's begin our awards presentation. Our first award is going to go to our Emerge Book Scholarship nominees. Emerge stands for Empowering Muse to Engage, Revive, Grow, and Educate. Emerge is a way for the National Governing Council to identify and develop the future leaders of our organization. This internship is a chance for members to learn about the behind-the-scenes daily operations of NGC, as well as gain experience for undergraduates interested in eventually serving as a national officer. These scholarships determined by a successful completion of the participation in the internship. The recipients for the Emerge Book Scholarships are Denise Rodriguez from the Oku chapter, Victoria Austin from the Almea chapter. Congratulations, sisters. And now on to our individual sister award, the Nova of the Year. A nova is a star that suddenly increases in brightness by several magnitudes. This award honors the achievements of a distinguished collegiate sister who has personified the ideals of Mu Sigma Upsilon. This sister joined MSU in spring of 19 as a sister, and she upheld the values of the sorority to the highest level, continuously going above and beyond. She is a double major in criminal justice and sociology with a minor in social justice at the William Patterson University. She currently holds a 3.77 GPA and has been on the dean's list every semester since fall of 2017. She's also been inducted into the following National Honor Societies: the National Honor Society for Leadership and Success, Order of Omega Honor Society, Kappa Delta International Society Honor Society, and the Alpha Sigma National Criminal Justice Honor Society. Within her chapter, she has held the positions of Vice President of Recruitment, Secretary, Historian, and Public Relations. As Vice President of Recruitment, this sister successfully recruited and maintained an interest group of 12 young ladies. She is equally committed to her university. She serves as president of the Student Government Association, serves as the official spokesperson for over 10,000 students, and has successfully hosted open forums for students to learn about school policy and voice their concerns to the university. She also represented William Patterson's Office of Student Development and Campus Activities, her leadership and service as an orientation leader. As if that wasn't enough, she also worked as an undergraduate assistant for William Patterson's Giving and Planning and served as an intern for the Passaic County Prosecutor's Office. Please join me in congratulating the winner of the Nova of the Year, Tina Janos from the 65th chapter. Tina regrettably could not be here with us this evening. However, she sent us a video acceptance speech. Take it away, Dina.
Unfortunately, I do not have that one loaded, so we'll play that one a little later.
Moving on, the supernova of the year. The supernova is an explosion that releases a tremendous amount of energy, expelling the outer layers of the star, making it extremely bright. This award honors the achievements of a distinguished Eritrea sister who has personified the ideals of MSU. This sister has exceeded our expectations with this MSU for the past 15 years. There has not been one semester that she has not been active. She has held various positions on every level of our organization, including national boards, national alumni boards, local alumni chapters, undergraduate board positions, and the position on a district board as well. She's also inspired sisters in many ways and is the reason so many of her fellow chapter sisters are active in the organization despite their alumni status. Many have commented that she always strives in any way that she can. She has personally mentored sisters in their individual growth as well as professionally and in our organization. She is currently serving on the Eritrea New York board, but began as treasurer and then stepped up as president when she was asked. She currently resides in Philadelphia and travels to New York to be a part of the board and also help out whenever she can. She has also stepped up for the Cacique of the Eritrea New York and is helping other young women establish herself in the organization as well as grow as individuals. She truly deserves this award because of her constant dedication to the organization and beyond. She upholds all of our goals and more. She is a true trailblazer in our organization. Please join me in congratulating the winner of the Supernova of the Year, Maria Noela de la Cruz from the Genesis chapter. Maria,
I am pleased and honored to accept the 2019 Supernova Award of the Year. Thank you so much to all the sisters who have been supportive to me, and thank you so much to all the sisters who allow me to become a better leader, role model, and sister. Being a sister for 15 years, I love being part of this organization, and I love helping sisters and chapters in need, no matter what the obstacles may face us. I know this year has been a hard road for most of us, but please remember the reason why you love Mu Sigma Upsilon and push for the change you wish to see no matter what. Stay positive and stay safe, ladies. Bye.
Thank you, Maria. Now moving on. The Cacique Uzia Award is the only female Taino chief in Puerto Rico's history. She was a legend and a hero who was greatly admired by her people. The award honors a sister who has been chosen to uphold the title of Cacique, formerly known as Chapter Officer of Membership, and has exceeded her role to guide prospective members as they enter the sisterhood. This sister served in the role of Cacique, many times within many different organizations and 2 different states. She's not only been cacique for the undergraduate, but she's also become a cacique for NY Aratias chapter spring 2018, where she crossed a successful and perfect line. She always steps up to the plate, not only when her chapter needed her, but whenever anyone reaches out to her for help. She always finds a way to give the organization her all. She is extremely dedicated to her role of cacique every time, and she's an exemplary leader, one which many sisters trust, admire, and seek to emulate. Please join me in congratulating the winner of the Cacique Uziza Award, S.T.A.R Jimenez from the Iona chapter. Shayna is actually joining us live now from her home in Pennsylvania. Shayna?
Hey everyone, thank you very much for this award. I really appreciate for everyone that voted for me. You know, we're here. Shout out to MSU. I love this organization. Being cacique numerous times is something that I adore. And for everyone that knows, know that, you know, I love doing that. Thank you all for this award. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Shayna. We look forward to great things from you in the coming years. Next up, S.T.A.R Justra, translates to older sister in the Croatian language. This award recognizes a sister who has played an exemplary role as a big sister of a prospective member during the orientation process. The recipient of this year, is the true definition of a big sister. She took on the title of big and truly gave 110% and more. While serving as big, she also worked to complete her undergraduate degree, was a new mother, and then of course was adjusting to life as a postgraduate. We've all been there. This sister was constantly there for her little, both in person and via phone whenever the opportunity arose. She helped ignite her little sister's flame that still shines bright to this day. She remains a vital person in that little's life, connecting with her weekly, if not daily, to ensure that she remains in a positive light. When we spoke to her little about her big, she said, although I knew that being a big sister would be a lifetime commitment, she has definitely exceeded my expectations and taken it to the next level. Her chapter feels equally as blessed to have this sister serve as their big. Please congratulate the winner of the S.T.A.R Award, Jacka Leonard from Atitlan. Jacka was unfortunately not able to attend today, but does send her well wishes and thanks. Moving on to the Ubuntu Award. Ubuntu is a philosophical ideal native to South Africa, meaning humanity towards others. This award recognizes a sister who has organized or participated in the community service project that had a great impact within MSU or the surrounding communities. Since the establishment of this chapter, this sister has worked tirelessly to showcase the values of MSU to her campus and her community. She has been a true sister to many and has always been there for them when needed. She strives to achieve the best she can in her academics and recently was accepted into the NYU School of Social Work Accelerated Program to begin her master's. She is very passionate serving her community, and during the 2019 school year, she completed 53 hours of community service, all while being a full-time student and working 2 jobs. Please congratulate the winner of the Ubuntu Award to Daniela Limas from Oku. Congratulations, Daniela. Next, we have the Ida B. Wells Award. Ida B. Wells was an African-American journalist.
We had a few words from Danielle, if we could.
Great, thank you.
Good evening, sisters. First and foremost, I would like to say I am very honored to be receiving the Ubuntu Award. Thank you to all the sisters that nominated and voted for me. I sincerely appreciate it. One of the main reasons I decided to pledge for Music Mom Salon Sorority Incorporated was because I knew it would help me create an impact in my community, and I have been able to accomplish just that. Knowing that you have created a positive impact in somebody's life is such a rewarding feeling. Thank you, and I am very honored. Have a great day.
Thank you, Daniela. Next up, we have the Ida B. Wells Award. Ida B. Wells was an African-American journalist, newspaper editor, suffragist, sociologist, and an early leader in the civil rights movement. She was active in the women's rights and women's suffrage movement, establishing several notable women's organizations. This award recognizes a sister whose personal, professional, and/or campus involvement exemplifies the human rights activism, notably women's rights. This sister is always giving back to the community. She is a true women's rights activist on campus with the goal of changing the world to make it a better place. When you talk to her, she is always talking about finding her purpose and how she can make the world a better place. She graduated in just 3.5 years from East Stroudsburg University. She became a sister of MSU in 2017 and immediately became active through MSU and beyond. At her schools, she was a student leader and assisted the administration team in creating the space for many students, including Latinx. She worked for many organizations like the Spanish Club, Latin American Association, and was a chartering member for the National Latino organization, MANA. This sister worked tirelessly to build the Latinx community and bridge connections between students of color at ESU. She was awarded the Latin Legacy Award in fall 2019 and her dedication and the changes she made. She has hosted many events as a sister and has brought MSU's name to the forefront of positive change on campus. Graduating has not stopped her one bit. She's currently looking into how she can continue to inspire children, young adults, and adults to make a positive change in their community. Please join me in congratulating the winner of the Ida B. Well Award, Alana Morris from the Iona chapter. Congratulations. Next up, the Polaris S.T.A.R. Award. The Polaris is the North Star and is commonly known as the guiding star. This award recognizes a sister who has excelled in her career and is considered a trailblazer, providing new paths for the next generation of female leaders. She is a prime example of a woman of power and influence in the professional world. This sister has been a wonderful female leader. She pushes women of all kinds to do the best for themselves. She is promoted in her job and involved in the community. MSU is lucky to have her. Please join me in congratulating the winner of the Polaris S.T.A.R. Award, Rosa Santana from the Destinitas chapter. Rosa couldn't be here with us tonight, but has sent in a short video.
Hi, sisters. I just want to say thank you so much for awarding me the Polaris S.T.A.R. Award. It is such a pleasure to be a person who assists many, especially us women, in obtaining those career goals and those goals, self goals that you have for yourselves to grow as an individual and become the woman you always want to be. As I always say, I'm always looking to assist those in bettering and getting what they're looking for in not only their career, but their life as an individual. So thank you so much again for nominating me for this award. I'm looking forward to continue to be an asset, a guidance for each and every sister. My motto is iron sharpens iron. So I look forward to sharpening your iron so you can become the you that you always wanted to be. Thank you again so much. Love you, sisters. Bye.
Thank you very much, Rosa. So that concludes the individual awards. We're now moving on to our chapter awards. Our first award is the Servium Award. Servium is Latin for I will serve. The Servium Award recognizes an undergraduate chapter who has given themselves in support of the school where the chapter is established and or at the community at large. Once awarded, the chapter will select the philanthropy of their choice or a charitable cause, and the National Endowment Council will donate $50 on their behalf. This award is based on community service hours and donation towards a local or national philanthropy. This chapter in 2019 completed 372 hours of community service for various philanthropies. Please join me in congratulating the winner of the Servium Award, the Amazona chapter, Rutgers University, New Brunswick. Congratulations, ladies. Our next chapter award is the Rising Star Award. The Rising Star is presented to a chapter that has been established a minimum of 2 years and has made a significant stride within the past 1 or 2 years. Essentially, it is a chapter that is up and coming. It has improved their chapter status by instilling the 3 goals and the ideals of Mu Sigma Epsilon. This chapter has consistently received a 5-star rating for the last 10 semesters. They've achieved an average chapter GPA of a 3.2 and have hosted a number of cultural awareness programs such as Racism, Are You Wearing It? And I Am More Than My Hair. Well, I know I'm more than my hair. So please join me in congratulating the winner of the Rising Star Award, the S.T.A.R chapter, William Patterson University. Congratulations, ladies, and keep up the great work. Our next award is the Luminosity Award. Luminosity is a total brightness of a huge group of stars bound together through gravitational forces. The efforts of each chapter are important elements of success in Mu Sigma Epsilon as a whole, both on the local and national levels. This award is the most esteemed accolade presented to a chapter and identifies it as the Chapter of the Year. It recognizes the cultivated and exceptional relationship within MSU to the school and the community at large. This chapter received a 5-star rating and achieved the highest overall report score for fall and spring 2019. The STAR program stands for Striving Together Attainable Results, and a detailed report of the chapter's success within the spring and fall semester. It highlights our undergraduate chapters dedicated to fulfilling our 3 goals of academia, unity amongst all women, community, and in university involvement. Please join me in congratulating the winners of the Luminosity Award, the Emeritus chapter, Ramapo College of New Jersey. I believe Ramapo Emeritus is in a note. There they are.
Good evening, sisters. My name is Karina Molina, and I crossed in spring 2019. On behalf of the Emeritus Chapter, we are so excited and overly gracious to accept the Luminosity Award for 2019. Throughout the years, our chapter has dealt with trials and tribulations, but with hard work, passion, and dedication, we have made it our mission to not only influence our chapter, but sisters everywhere, as well as show the Ramapo community what MSU is truly about. We would especially like to thank the surrounding chapters of District 2 for their constant support and willingness to lend a hand when needed. We deeply thank you for honoring us with this award. We are overly grateful and ecstatic. Thank you.
That was a great message. Congratulations, ladies. I especially like that you shouted out the other ladies at D2. That's great. Chapters working together is what MSU is all about. Congrats again. Our final award this evening, the highly coveted Star of Mu Award. The Star of Mu was established in 1997 and is a Lifetime Achievement Award. The hallmark of each recipient is a sterling record of a notable career accomplishments complemented by a history of exceptional contributions to MSU. It honors an Aratia sister who has brought honor and distinction to MSU by making significant offerings to our organization and the community. This sister became a member in fall 2001. She has been cacique to over 42 sisters and cacique to an additional 2 lines. This makes her the sister who has ushered in more new members in our organization than any other sister. What an accomplishment. As if that wasn't enough, she's also served as a big sister 4 times to 3 founding lines, which we all know is very difficult. As we spoke to sisters about her contributions, many stated that she has done nothing but make them proud to know her or serve alongside her in the organization. She is steadfast and has never been afraid to challenge the popular opinion, always voicing her concern and then volunteering to assist by putting those words into action. Words like always kept being repeated when we spoke to those close to her. They remarked, she's always available, always opens her door, always lends a hand, always remains active, highly respected. Well, not only is she an amazing sister, but she's also a wife and a mother. We spoke to her husband, John. He said she's a wonderful mother to our 3 beautiful daughters. She's an amazing role model and is always there when they need anything. As a wife, she is loving and caring. She goes out of her way for him and their children. He said, I could not ask for a better wife or mother. There is not a thing that she would not do for her family, and for that we love her. She also does a million other things that I could list. But today we award the Star of Mu to Yocasta Garcia. Yocasta joins us live tonight from her home in New Jersey. Yocasta, congratulations.
Thank you, everybody. I am so honored to receive the Star of Mu. I've been a sister going on 20 years, and this is an incredible honor. I love Mu with a passion. I always quote this, you don't love someone because they're perfect. You love them in spite of the fact that they're not. Every sister that I have met or have passed by knows nobody's perfect, but they have loved me for me, have taken me for who I am. And even if they don't agree with what I say, you know, we try to work it out, talk it out, and still laugh about it during the good times and the bad. I love you guys with a passion. I love you with a passion. I thank you so much for everything. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you, Yocasta. Well, sisters, that about wraps up the 2019 S.T.A.R Award. I just want to again thank everyone for all of their contributions throughout this year. It has definitely been challenging, and the board stands with you and the challenges that we have had this year. I know that 2021 will hopefully bring new energy, new life, and resolve to some of these issues that we're faced with today. Thank you again for all of your hard work. We appreciate you. We love you. And on behalf of the National Governing Council, thank you to all of our nominees, and congratulations once again to all of our award winners. Have a great night, ladies.